So data, already you know, we need to manage this data. Okay, managing in the sense of storing, retrieving, modification, got it, deleting, updating, etc., etc. That can be, means where the data is there in the database. In that database we need to manage. Okay, managing in the sense of storing and retrieving, updating, and we need a software for that. We need a software for that. The software which looks after these things, the software which take care of these things, maintaining or management of this database. Okay, that is called as database management system. Okay, that is called as database management system. Now what are the advantages of database management system? What are the advantages of database management system?
Real world entity, sir.
Real world.
Entity.
Okay.
Backup and recovery, sir.
Backup and recovery.
Security, sir.
Security. Then
Data consistency.
data consistency.
Independent.
Privacy, sir.
Privacy. Okay. Consistency.
Multiple use.
Multiple user interfaces.
Reducing data redundancy.
Redundancy, there is no control of redundancy data. Then okay, these are all the advantages. Okay, multiple views also you can get it. So we'll have now, what are the characteristics of database management system? What are the characteristics of database management system? One by one.
Relation based tables.
Real world entity.
Once again, let Ria complete. Tell me. Ria.
Relation based tables, sir.
Relational based
Table.
tables. Okay. What is the meaning of that?
You can identify or relate to the rows and columns.
Okay. The data which we are entering into the database, those data are entered in the form of tables.
Self-describing nature.
Wait. In the form of tables. Those tables are called as relations. Hence, it is called as relational database. Yes. Reyes is complete. Then next, Kiran. Next character.
Sir, backup and recovery, sir.
Backup and
Recovery.
What is that backup and recovery? This thing.
Support acid properties, sir.
What?
Support acid properties.
Wait. Let Sujit complete. What is the meaning of backup and recovery? Sujit.
Database backup, sir. I mean, if any. Hello.
ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ನೀವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚಂದಾಗಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ರಿ. How do you define or depend that it is one of the characteristics, which is that backup and recovery? It is a characteristics of a database management system. Can you elaborate it?
ಸರ್ ಡೇಟಾಬೇಸ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಯ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಫ್ ಏನು ಮಾಮೂಲು ಲಾಸ್ ಆಯ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಸರ್ ಅದು ಬ್ಯಾಕಪ್ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್, ಬ್ಯಾಕಪ್ ಇಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಸರ್, ಬ್ಯಾಕಪ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರಿಕವರಿ.
Yes, backup means we'll be having our data will be safe in one place. Even if the system got crashed, okay, we can recover the existing data which is stored in the database. Okay, that characteristic, that support is there in the database management system. Good. Okay, Kiran. Kiran garu. Mr. Kiran.
Sir, support of acid properties.
Okay, what are those acid properties?
Accuracy, isolation and durability, sir.
Accuracy. A stands for what? A stands for what? C stands for what? I stands for what? And D stands for what?
D stands for durability, sir.
D stands for durability.
ಅಟೋಮಿಸಿಟಿ ಸರ್.
A stands for
Atomicity.
atomicity. A stands for
I
atomicity.
stands for isolation.
I stands for isolation. C stands for what?
ಕನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಿ ಸರ್.
Consistency.
Okay. What is atomicity, Kiran?
The entire transaction takes place at once, sir.
Okay. Means the group of transactions are treated as a single transaction. Okay. Assume that the group or set of operations, that set consists of 10 transactions. If 10 transactions are over, then only we will call it as it is a one. Okay, it is treated as one complete transaction. If if 9 are completed and one is not completed, then also it is called as not a complete transaction. Then it is not a atomicity. Okay, all the transactions, all the group of operations should be completed. Okay, then only it is called as a complete transaction or a atomicity. Okay, fine. What is consistency? Kiran.
It should consist before and after transaction, sir.
Okay, the result must be same before and after the transaction completed. Once the transaction is completed, before and after that, the result should be same. Okay, that is called as consistency. What is the meaning of isolation? Kiran. Kiran. Are you there?
हाँ सर.
Isolation ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು?
ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಸರ್, ನಿಮ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೇಳತ್ತೆ ಸರ್.
Okay.
Multiple transaction can occur, sir.
As I told, there are multiple transactions in a group of multiple operations will be there in the set of transactions.
Transaction can
Each
occur.
of them will be treated as an independent transaction. Each of them will be treated as an independent transaction, and they are, see now, they will not, the one transaction will not going to interfere the other transaction. Okay, it is called as isolation property. Then durability.
Uh, it sees the transaction is completed or not, sir.
Durability means once we
It ensures the transaction is completed or not.
it ensures the transaction is completed, but also it is treated as, say now, once the transaction is completed, our database in data will be safer in longer period. Okay, after few days, after few years also I am able to access the information from whom to whom I made the transaction, for how much of amount I have withdrawn, how much of thing on at what time and what date, okay, to whom, for to which account, okay, whose account, all the things, all the information can be extracted. So it is durable, means for longer period all the transactions information will be saved. Okay, next, characteristics. Soumya.
Real world
Security, sir.
Set of
Security.
security. Okay, what is that security? Can you explain?
No one can misuse the data, sir, or no losing the data.
Means whatever we have saved and all those things, it will be secured. Okay, the only the authorized persons can access the information, okay, or the access the data. Okay, no, see, for your accounts you are the responsible persons. They'll in newses and all those things you are getting the, what is that, small ads, okay, saying that don't share your pin and what is that, OTP numbers, etc., etc. Got it? So if you shared it, so those people will become the authorized persons. Got it? So once you have your credentials with you and you are the owner or you are the boss or you are able to access those data which are belonging to you. Got it? So this is authorized. Then Sumaya,
real world entity, sir.
real world entity. What is the meaning of that?
Realistic and real world entities.
Example. Can you give one example?
Sir, for which, sir?
Wait. Sumaya, example.
Sir, employee
Employee information. Employee is a real world
should
entity.
be
Very good.
realistic.
Very good. Then student, college,
And,
etc. All these
yes.
things are real world entities. Okay. Then other. Riya, one more.
Hospital, sir.
Okay. No. I am asking one more characteristics of database management system.
Sir, multiple users and concurrent access, sir.
Multiple users,
And concurrency access, sir.
concurrent access. Multiple users and concurrent access means what?
One database can use a multiple users, sir. In hospital, in doctors and nurses are also use one database, sir.
Okay, same databases can be used by multiple people, okay, and multiple organizations. Okay, concurrently they are doing the same thing. From one hospital they are also storing some information, from other hospital they are also storing some information, so all the data will be dumped into the same database. Got it? That is one of the characteristics of the database management system. Okay, next, Sujit. Next characteristic.
Student file, sir.
What?
Student details, sir. Student details can be stored.
Yeah, that is an example for that multiple users. I am asking, what is the next characteristics of the database management system?
Okay, sir.
Sujit. Kiran.
It stores any kind of data, sir.
Henry?
Any kind of data can be stored, sir.
Is it a characteristics of the database management system? Soumya.
Huh, sir?
One more characteristics of the database management system. Don't know. Okay.
Multiple views, sir.
Exactly. Multiple views. Multiple views. Can you elaborate?
No, sir.
Means, see, that day I told, no, in the previous class, same student database will be there. So, I am interested in the name of the student as well as percentage. The database will be having, in student database, there are student table, student name is there, student register number is there, date of birth is there, contact number is there, email ID is there, and percentage is there, okay, and etc. Other information will be there. But out of these things, I am interested in only name of the student and their percentage. And some person, they are interested in their name and date of birth. And some people are interested in name, date of birth, and contact number and email ID. Okay, some people are interested in only the percentage. They don't want anything related to student, only they need a percentage. They want to know what is the highest percentage and what is the lowest percentage. Got it? So these are all the things. So these are the things which we can call it as multiple views. Okay, then other characteristics.
Query language, sir.
Query language, very good. Okay, meaning what? What is the meaning of that? Sumaya?
It is effective and efficient, sir. Make data.
Means with the help of query languages, okay, structured query languages, we can able to access the information, we can modify the data, we can store the data, or we can delete the data, or we can retrieve the data. So this database management system supports query languages for these things. Which are those things? Storing, retrieving, modifying, deleting, etc. Got it? So then one more is there. One more is left. Ria.
Sir, transactions.
What?
Transactions, sir.
No.
Redundancy.
Less redundancy, exactly. Less redundancy. Less redundancy means, see, there are duplicate values cannot be stored. Okay, so multiple times same information will not be stored. Okay, it avoids storing multiple times the same information. Okay, see, these are called as, what are those characteristics of database management system? Okay, which are those? So real world entity, relational based tables, isolation of data and application, less redundancy, consistency, query language, ACID properties, multiple views, multi user and concurrent access, and security. These are all called as characteristics of database management system. Database management system. Now, in the Saturday's class we discussed related to actors on the scene. Actors on the scene. Who are all called actors on the scene? Who are all called actors on the scene?
Database administrator, sir.
Okay. The persons whose job
Yes, sir.
involves in day-to-day
Database
life.
designers. Database designers.
Yeah. The people whose job involves the day-to-day use of the large database. The large database will be there who are using daily the database, who are using daily. Okay, they are called as database users. These database users are called as the actors on the scene. Actors on the scene, who are called, the database will be there, that database used by many people. Okay, their job is to use the database. Such type of users are called as actors on the scene. Okay, example, as I told, Kiran told database administrators. Okay, then they are also called as a DBA. Second, Sumaya, what you told?
Transaction, sir.
Who?
Database designer, sir.
Okay, database designers, database.
End users.
Wait, give chance to others also, no?
End
Sujit,
user, sir.
end users. Who are all different end users?
Standalone,
Standalone end user,
sophisticated end user,
sophisticated end users,
and casual end user, sir.
casual end users. Okay, these are all the different kinds of end users. Okay, casual end users are those who visit the database or they access the database once in fortnight. Okay, once in a while. Okay, standalone database users are those who are having their own database. They have created their database for their purpose. Okay, they are called as standalone database users, end users. Sophisticated end users are called as doctors, engineers, scientists, those people. Okay, they are more into specific. They are more into specific. They are going to extract the information on specific thing. Okay, they are called as sophisticated end users. Then which is left? And one more is left. Ria, what is that?
Don't know, sir.
Bank transaction, Canada user. They are called as naive or parametric. Naive or parametric end users. Like their they use only few types of transactions. Exactly same thing they will going to do it in their day to day life. Okay, they are called as parametric end users, like bank managers, reservation counters. Okay, they are doing the same thing. They'll collect the money and they do the transactions, same transactions from reservation, from source to destination, that kind of thing. They'll going to select the place and they'll going to select the destination and they'll going to select what type of seat, etc., etc., for reservation, for transaction, from which account to which account, and what is the amount and what is the amount balance, etc., that kind of things. Daily they are doing the same thing. That type of transactions users are called as parametric end users. Okay, Soumya, who is another
Yes,
actor
sir.
on the scene. Soumya Bellal from Kapoor.
ಹಾಂ ಸರ್.
ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಮೇಡಮ್. ಮತ್ತು ಯಾರು ಎಂಡ್ ಯೂಸರ್ಸ್ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು, ಈ ಸಾರಿ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಸೀನ್ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು? Database administrator is over, database designer is over, end users are over. Then one more. Sumaya.
ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ಸರ್.
ಏನಂದ್ರಿ?
ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್.
Exactly, software engineers. Okay, they are also called as system analysts and application programmers. They are commonly called as software engineers. Okay, now fine, these are all called actors on the scene. Now we want to discuss related to what is that, workers behind the scene. Now we'll see what is that. Are you able to see the screen now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Now, workers behind the scene. Okay. Who are all the workers? What is the definition of who are all called as workers? See here now, here we discussed the people whose job involves the day-to-day use of the larger database. They are called as actors on the scene. But who are the workers? The people who work to maintain the database system. See here now, these people are not interested in what is stored in the database. See, these workers behind the scene, these people, they are not interested in what is there in the database, but they are looking after the database. They are looking after the database, whether this database is working properly or not. Okay, whether it is giving any error, they are maintaining that kind of thing. But the actors on the scene, they are not worrying about the database, how exactly it is there, but they are interested in what is there in that. Okay, they are called as actors. The people whose work to maintain the database system environment, but who are not actively interested in database itself, are called as workers behind the scene. They are called as workers behind the scene. Now see here, let me make it, yeah. Now see, if this is the database, now there are some in that. Assume that this is the student table, assume that this is employee table, and assume that it is related to what is that, college management system, college information. This is related to university table, and this is related to, sorry, this is related to some other thing. Now see, these are called as different tables which we have stored in it, in the database. This is the database. This is called as DB, database. This is called as database. These are the datas in the database. These are called as a data. These are called as data. These are called as data. Now to maintain this DB, we are having a software. We are having software. Okay, so this is called as, say now, entire thing is called as a software management system. Okay, now the actors on the scene, they are interested in this data. They are interested in this data. Okay, they will going to access the data, they will going to store the data, they will going to modify the data, etc., etc. They will be doing. They are interested in this thing. But the people who maintains this, the people who maintains this database and a software related to that, etc. Okay, these kind of people are called as, what is that? They are called as workers behind the scene. They are called as workers behind the scene. They are called as workers. They are called as workers. These people are not interested in this. These workers are not interested in this data. They are not at all interested. But the actors on the scene, they are interested in this. Their actors on the scene are interested in this data. The actors on the scene are interested in data, but workers are not interested in data, but they are interested in database and software related to that, means database environment. Okay, they make this database environment in a proper condition. They are maintaining that. Okay, like implementation, like adding the softwares. Okay, maintaining the, if anything happened to database, okay, they will come and correct it. Okay, such kind of thing they will going to do it. Okay, there are persons typically not interested in the database itself. Database itself, they are not interested. They are not interested in the database itself. We call them workers behind the scene. See here now, they are called workers behind the scene. Who are called workers behind the scene? The people who are not interested in database itself. Their job is not to work with the data. Got it? Then we call them workers behind the scene. And they include the following categories, who are all called as workers behind the scene. First one, see here now. What happened to this? Now, database management system designers and implementers. See here now. These people are called as workers behind the scene. these people are called as workers behind the scene. Database management system designers and implementers. See here now, once you become a software engineers, assume that your role is writing the program or a software for database management system. You want to create one software which works for a particular database. So you are writing a program. Okay, you are creating the database environment system. What are all the applications are required for that? You are writing a program for that, application for that. Okay, hence you are called as workers behind the scene. And implementers, once your program or applications are get ready, okay, and some people, some software engineers will take them and implement it, install it and implement it. Okay, those people are also called as workers behind the scene. So database DBMS system designers and implementers are persons who design and implement the database system, modules and interfaces as a software package. As a software package. Like example, okay, if you don't have a software, Oracle software or this thing, you can install, you can download them and install it. So what you will going to download? Okay, some software package. That software package which is written by some people. Those people are called as software engineers or system designers and implementers. Those people who wrote the program or application which you are installing, okay, they are called as the workers behind the scene. They are called as the workers behind the scene. Now, second one is tool developers. Tool developers. What is this tool developers? There are some IDs. There are some IDs. You are doing the programs, see code block, etc. You are doing. In the first semester, you did some programs, practicals on the IDs. Okay, those are called as the tools. Who develop those tools, they are also called as the workers behind the scene. Tool developers include persons who designs and implement tools, the software packages that facilitate database system design and use, and that help improve the performance. So writing the same program can be written in what is that Turbo C. The same program can be implemented with the help of IDs, tools, code block tool. Okay, so that will give you improved performance. Tools are optional packages. See here now, to execute the program, tools is an additional package. Okay, that you want to install it, you can install. Otherwise, you can go with the original one. Okay, it is an extra accessories. It is an extra accessories. If you want, you can install it. Otherwise, need not. What it? Once you purchased your mobile phone, there are some fixed, okay, apps will be there. Calling app, message app, then other some network related apps. Okay, some other will be there. But you are going to install Facebook. You are going to install what is that? WhatsApp. You are going to install other related Google Meet, other etc. All those things, they are called as additional apps which you can install it. Those who develop such kind of things are called as a tool developers. Here tool developers are also called as workers behind the scene. Workers behind the scene. Now, operators and maintenance personnel. These are also called as the workers behind the scene, who are called as operators and maintenance personnel. Means are the system administration personnel, means who are responsible for actual running and maintenance of the hardware and software environment for the database system. See here now, what are all the required softwares are there, hardwares are required. Okay, you have the database. To run that database, you need some softwares, you need some hardwares. Okay, to maintain all such kind of things, we need a maintenance personnel. There are some persons, they are maintaining, their job is to maintain. If anything happen to hardware and software, they will come and correct it, those things. The original developers, they will not come and do it. There are some persons, their job is to come and correct that particular software, hardware related to that. Okay, they are also called as operators and maintenance personnel, are the system administration personnel who are responsible for the actual running and maintenance of the hardware and software environment for the database system. These are called as workers behind the scene. These are also called as workers behind the scene. Who are all called as the workers behind the scene? Operators and maintenance personnel, tool developers, and database system designers and implementers. These are called as workers behind the scene. Why they are called as workers behind the scene? These kind of persons, people, they are not interested in database itself. They are not interested in database itself. We call them the workers behind the scene. We call them workers behind the scene. Got it? Hope you understood. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Then, so let me stop today's class here only. Got it? And I want you to give the seminars. Who are all ready? This Saturday.
Topic, sir.
Which you want to give? The existing same topic only, related to database management system, which we covered now.